Good morning, students. Today we are going to see the prose lesson, a story of self-sacrifice and bravery. This lesson is about a brave woman, Neeraja, and her bravery to fight against the terrorist during the hijack attack. Section 1. Pan AM Flight 73 is an American flight number 73. In the morning of September 5, 1986, on board, and it has been just arrived from Mumbai and was ready to depart from Jinnah International Airport in Karachi to reach its destination, but unknowingly the flight was hijacked, means illegally seized by some terrorist. When it was parked in Karachi, four heavily armed hijacked the flight. The passengers were from different countries. They were Indians, Germans, Americans, and Pakistanis. The terrorist target is only on Americans. When Nejo was asked to collect the passports of the passengers, she managed to hide their passports and discarded those passports into the rubbish pipe. With Neerja's help, 39 Americans were saved out of 41. The terrorists wanted to fly to Israel and crash the plane against a tall building and cause accidents. Because of the sudden attack, Neerja get into action. She first saved the pilots from the hijackers, then passed the warning code which alerted the pilots, and the pilots were also escaped. So there is no one to take off the flight. Everyone inside the flight were helpless and frustrated. After 17 hours of flight and a fearful situation with the hijackers, the passengers they started to get out from all means of emergency exist to save their lives. Everyone were moving out except Neerja. She is a brave girl who let another to move and sacrifice her life. And after this evil situation, she saw three children who were left in the flight. They need Neeraja's help to escape. As a brave hearted person, she went to save those children and was caught by the terrorist and the bullets fired by one of the hijackers, which at last made a tragic situation and Neeraja to lost her life. By this cruel action of the terrorist, the heroic young girl passed away, and now Neeraja was no more. Then next section 2. This section deals with the life story of Neeraja Banot. Neeraja Banot was born on 7th September 1963, Chandigarh, Punjab, India. Her parents were Rama Banot and Harish Banot. Harish Banot was a Mumbai-based journalist and she was the third child of her family. And after two sons, Akhil and Anish, she was the third longing daughter for her family. Neeraja did her schooling in Sacred Heart School till her 6th standard, and then she and her family shifted to Mumbai. Then she continued her schooling in Bombay Scottish School and completed her graduate from St. Xavier's College. Even though she was a brave girl, their family decided to get her married to a man in Sharjah, UAE, United Arab Emirates. By the March 1985, she got married. This was the worst part and turning point in her life. Her marriage proved to be a disaster and misfortune. After 2 months, she left her husband at the age of 22. Due to the problem of forcing to give dowry, she left her husband, but she refused to make it an issue as she was a young girl and born with the spirit to fight. Despite she had a black memories, she started her career in modeling and made appearance in various advertisements like Binaka toothpaste ads, etc. After that, she applied for flight attendant job with Pan AM. This is the flight in America. This was the principal largest international air carrier in the United States of America. In the past times, only 80 were selected from 10,000 application, and Neeraja was one among them. She was sent to Miami for training for 6 to 8 weeks, and after 1 year, based on her performance, she was sent to London for training as a purser, the senior most cabin manager. Purser worked as manager on flights, handling passengers' complaints, making required announcements, and handling security. Then she equipped herself to do all those multitasking works inside the flight. Soon she was appointed as senior flight purser with the Airways. This could be a biggest career achievement for a young woman at the age of 22. Section 3. This section talks about the awards, achievements, and legacy that are given to the great Neeraja Bennett. Her loyalties to the passengers of the aircraft in distress will forever be a lasting tribute to the finest qualities of the human spirit. Ashoka Chakra citation. This is the most famous quote that is given to Neeraja by the governments for her achievement. Neeraja's the act of bravery, which is considered and rewarded by the Indian, Pakistan, and American governments to award her a Ashoka Chakra, India's highest honor for bravery during the peacetime, and she is the youngest civilian girl to receive this Ashoka Chakra award. And a postage stamp was also issued in her honor in the year of 2004. In the year of 2005, her brother went to Washington, D.C. to receive the Justice for Crimes Award, which was given after her death to her as a part of the annual Crime Rights Week. She also received the Thamek-e Incentia Award. Her parents was set up to the Neeraja Bennett Pan AM Trust with insurance money and funds from Pan AM for using the brand Pan AM in the title. This award was given to Neeraja, and their parents used all those monies as to build a funding agent. The trust presents 2 awards every year. In that, one award to the honor a flight crew member worldwide who act beyond the call of the duty, and the another award is given to an Indian woman who overcomes social injustice and helps other women in similar social distress. These awards include a sum of rupees 1,50,000, a trophy, and a citation. One of the children, who is a very brave flight purser, saved during a hijack incident in 1986, is now a captain of a major airline. A children who was saved by The brave Neerja during the hijack incident in 1986 is now a captain of a major airline. Some people shine even after death, and Neerja was one among them, and she is standing as a good example for each and every one of us. People says that even the streets of Mumbai couldn't forget her. A square in Mumbai's Gatpur East suburb was named as Neerja after her by the Municipal of Mumbai Corporation.